Teachers get bonds every year they teach. Every 5 years they teach, they get a $10,000 bond. They get the $10,000 bond as a 5-year commitment that they teach. And every 5 years they renew that commitment, they get a $5,000 bond. And that bond's going to accrue on interest every 10 years. So they can, or every 2 years, however they set their bond up, the bond of accrued interest. And as long as they do that, well, depending on the year note, will depend on the size of their bond they get every year. If they're committed for 2 years, they should get the lower tier. They should get the 2-year equivalent ratioed out to the 30-year, where they would get 10,000 in bonds every year. Yeah, $10,000 bond note every year. Teachers should get $10,000 bond note every year. Yeah, so they can accrue on their interest, and it's a way for the government to feed itself. Athletes in the United States should buy as much bonds as possible. Same with entertainers. They should buy as many bonds as possible. $1 million minimum. Big time athletes, superstar athletes, and superstar entertainers should be encouraged to buy $1 million bond and savings bonds and treasury bonds. $1 million in treasury bonds, so they can raise the individuals to get out of corporate standings and raise individuals to speak out on their own and spend and buy corporate bonds and spend their $10,000 in the corporate bonds, and then do millions, if not billions, in treasury bonds. Yeah. And enjoy the returns.